This support I will explain to you on how you can manage your settlement method. Like if you open new bank account, how you can create, and how to take with correct GL code, and then how to take with correct branch. So when you're creating the transaction, you can select, for example, in the receipt voucher, payment voucher, and then how to do the cash transfer between bank to another bank. Maybe you want to do cash into the bank, then how you can transfer the amount from cash account to the bank account, or if you transfer the money from CIMB bank to Hong Leong bank, how you can do it. Okay, the next part is how you can check cash level, which is your bank statement balance in the system. Okay, so you can compare with the actual one. Okay, so for this part you just need to use Cashbook Applet, so you can do all the things just in one applet. Okay, so in the Cashbook Applet you can see there's few menus. Okay, so first one is Cashbook. So this is just the Cashbook listing. So your Cashbook, let's say you have totally new account, like previously maybe you don't have RHB account, then you open one RHB account, so there is no Cashbook listing. Also you don't have GL code for that RHB account, so at first you need to create the GL code for that RHB account in chart of account applet. After you create, the next part is for you to create the Cashbook. Okay, so in the Cashbook you just create, then you key in RHB account, blah blah blah, then maybe you need to key in the account number, then you need to search this RHB bank account is used by which company, then you select the currency, and then you select the GL code for the GL code that you created in chart of account, okay, for the RHB. After you create, the next part is for you to create the settlement method. So this settlement method is the one that you selected when you're doing the receipt voucher and payment voucher. Okay, so you can just click create, you key in RHB, blah blah blah, the account number, RHB blah blah account number, then the name also, usually you just copy 3 of them as the same. Then you select the Cashbook for the RHB that you created in Cashbook. Okay, after you create, you just create. So what is the purpose actually of this one is for you to group the transaction. Maybe you can see when you click in any of this, you can see settlement type here. So after you creating the settlement method, you need to select the settlement type. So this one is must have one. If you forgot to select the settlement type, you cannot see the settlement method in receipt voucher, in payment voucher, when you doing the receiving the amount or paying the amount. So here we got few settlement type, so you need to select from this listing. Okay, this one is fixed one, you cannot edit. So maybe you can select bank transfer or cash or check. Okay, or credit card, debit card, or if it's e-wallet, then you can add this e-wallet. Okay, after you have this one, the next part is branch. Then you need to tag this settlement method to the branch. Maybe sometimes you may have one scenario that you created the bank account under one company, right? Under one company, but maybe this bank account only will be used by one branch. Maybe it's HQ branch. Then KB branch, they don't use this bank account. So in that case, you can remove this KB account from the settlement method. So this settlement method won't be appear when KB user is creating the transaction. They cannot select, they cannot see. Okay, so this one is for you to manage which branch can use. And then next part is charges. So charges, let's say you have credit card. So for the credit card, you have bank charges, right? If you want system to auto calculate the bank charges and then separately send out to the bank charges GL code automatically, then you can use this part. So you just click ratio and then you put the percentage. Okay, so this one usually, so when you creating the receipt voucher, then you selected the CIMB and then you put maybe 5%, then the system will auto calculate and then send 5% of the total amount to the bank charges GL code. Okay, so this is if in case you want system to auto calculate. So you already had all these two, right? So after that you will have the transaction, everything. So if you want to check the details of the Cashbook transaction, you can come to Query Cashbook Transaction. You need to select the company. Then you need to select the Cashbook. Okay, you select, then you search for the date. Then you can see the details. It will be like this. Okay, you will have like based on your date range selection, you will have opening balance, then plus or minus the transaction, then last part will be the balance. Okay, you can click into the blue color to check the details of this transaction. Okay, so this one is for you to check each transaction based on the Cashbook. Okay, the next part is cash level. Then cash level is for you to check the summary, like maybe you search for the company, then you want to check for all the Cashbook. Then you set the date range, then you search. After you search, then you can see this is the Cashbook, then GL code, and then you can see the amount. Okay, if you want to group it, then you can move it to the up, then you can see a total amount for this Cashbook. Okay, so this account we receive this amount for this time range, and then this is this one, this total amount, this one is total amount. Okay, then you move to site. Okay, so this one is the balance actually. Okay, like this. So you click in, you also can see the details. Okay, then so this is like the reporting. Then one more thing, just now I mentioned that cash transfer, right? So in the cash transfer, okay, so you want to transfer your sum of the money from one CIMB to Hong Leong Bank. So in that case, you need to use cash transfer. So just click create. Then here you need to select this one is bank in or TT or cash. Then you select the company, you select the branch, then you go to transfer line. Okay, so in the transfer line you click create. You could just directly go to simplified UI, no need to use main details. In the simplified UI you select, so you can see from here transfer from Cashbook. So this amount, so this is the bank that is the amount is transferred out. Okay, so you select, maybe I want to transfer from CIMB Bank to Hong Leong Bank. So I select CIMB 99007. This is the amount out, and then transfer to Cashbook amount in. You want to transfer to which bank account? I select Hong Leong Bank. Okay, then last part is the amount, how much you transfer, and then the date. Or if you have any remark, you can put maybe this one is transfer as paying the salary or balance of paying the salary or anything. You just key in, then you add. Okay, after you add, then you just final it. Okay, so this one you also can check from the Query Cashbook, or we also can check from the cash level. Okay, search. You can see this one. You can see this one, cash transfer. This is amount. Just now I bank into the Hong Leong Bank, right? You can see 10,000. The next one is I bank out from CIMB bank. You can see this is negative 10,000. Okay, so this one also will be updated. Also will be updated to Query Cashbook Transaction. Okay. So this is how you can do the cash transfer and then create some of the cash book and settlement method, or manage the settlement method when you have a new one. Okay.